Hey everyone, welcome back to Fallout London. Okay, we need to go to the LT Tower to meet Guinevere, I think it is. Yeah, so where's that on the map? Oh, right the way over there. Have we been to it? You've not discovered it. Okay, we got one that's near. Ah, okay, so we got the farm. We'll go to the farm and walk up. Right. Is that door usable? Yay! Oh. Come on. Oh, never mind. Oh. Fifth columnists.
It's a tough. Shoot them. I want my mommy. Never your leg, mate.
Wah!
Yeah.
Okay, that's fighting. Okay. Yeah, you'll have to give me a minute. I'm fighting. And now I'm looting. Right. He had a switchblade, so he brought a knife to a gunfight and then shouts for his mummy. Okay. Right.
We meet again.
Hello. What's the plan?
We're going undercover.
Are
Put
we?
this on, follow me. Don't
Oh.
worry.
Great.
I won't look. Okay, let's go. Once we get inside, we'll split up. I'll go upstairs and cause a distraction. You'll go down to the basement. There's a power module down there. I need you to damage it beyond repair. It'll
Okay.
take the tower off the national grid for a while.
It's a cyber pigeon.
Do not break cover. No fighting, no talking to anyone, no being weird. And make sure you wait for the distraction.
Oh, but
Know
weird,
when it
my
happens.
specialty.
Afterwards, meet me back in that alleyway. See you later, comrade.
Oh, aye, yeah. Meeting you down in the alleyway, am I? Right. What do we do about Archie? Is he just...
It's almost peaceful without all that noise.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Don't talk to anybody. She didn't say anything about
I'm
stealing stuff.
knackered as fuck. We're being beasted with all these drills.
Right, where am I going? You can't go that way. What the hell? What's a BIMT fair? Do I have to climb up here?
You can almost feel safe taking a nap in a place like this.
Okay, we don't want to go up.
Britain
and up and
awake.
down.
Awake for slumber.
Does that elevator work? Yeah, the lift does work. Okay, so down. No, I don't want to go up. I want to go down. Okay, that says it was going up.
That badman Lawrence is so stingy with supplies. Who does he think he is?
Oh crap, there's 3 of them in here. Sabotage it. Okay. Sabotage. Okay, so we can leave it, smash it, or we've got an intelligence check of 10, which we do have, and exploit a flaw in the control panel software to discreetly and permanently disable the module's output. Okay, we'll go with that.
Going up.
Hey, got it right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right. Your job's done.
Geharris, come here. Nicely done. They
Thank
didn't
you.
know what hit 'em.
Nope.
It'll take a while to fix their power module. Until then, they're off the air. Head to the Tower of London. Speak to Merlin.
Can I get changed? Okay, so do I stay like this or not? Speak to Merlin in the Tower of London, which is there. Looks different in the daytime.
Good to have you back with us. The artillery we captured during the Battle of Albion is being transported. We'll use it to destroy their main defensive structures. We need some coordinates to aim at. Seeing as you've got that attaboy, we decided you'd do it.
Oh, thanks.
Just wear that disguise Guinevere gave you, and you'll be fine.
Okay. Okay, so we can ask, what should I get the coordinates of? We'll try that one.
Machine guns, artillery, anything that would inconvenience our advances.
Alright, leave it to me then.
Good, good.
Right, we need to put the... Where is it? Right, where are we going? Okay, so we're going over here. And here.
Ever vigilant.
Right. I don't want to fast travel to it, just in case it plonks us down right in the way. What I'm thinking is if we run over there, we'll have a better chance of scouting it out before we go in, and we can paint them, or whatever they wanted to do, get the coordinates, so they know where to drop the artillery. Right, we're getting close to one of them. McFadden. Is this where we seen that? Whoa.
Dead bodies don't bother me none. Seen plenty in my day.
Oh, there's one. I don't know if it is, you know. I was thinking that was where we seen...
A Camelot attack is imminent. Prepare to defend Cable Street.
them weirdos out of that cult. Okay, we've done one. down there. There's no way in that way. Okay, return to Merlin.
Yes?
They know we're going to attack. They announced it over the loudspeakers.
I see. We better act quickly then. Thanks. This information will be invaluable.
The time for battle is soon upon us. The army awaits my orders, but we are missing our medic. Night K was captured en route to the Tower of London. She is crucial for treating the wounded, and a good person. I trust you more than anyone else to bring her back unharmed. A scout in her party evaded capture, followed them. The fifth column took her to a warehouse overlooking the Thames. Rescue her. After you've done so, meet me at the Eastern Front. We'll fight alongside.
Patience is key for the quest continues.
Why did that say failed? Don't break cover. Rescue K, don't break cover. Well, how did we fail it? We only just got given the mission. Okay, so where is she? There. Rescue K. She must be special. Right, saves walking all the way around. What the hell? He must be shooting a silenced pistol. It sounded like a water pistol going. Choo, 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 choo. Jack Tar. Okay.
You scuttled the ship! Leave my ashes in the estuary.
It's a canal boat. It's not a ship. It's a canal boat. Right.
There you are, you clonker. Stand to, mates. That's it. You're pretty much dead.
Am I now? You sure about that?
I want my mommy.
Sure about that? Hello, special.
Thank you for helping me. I guess I owe you, Aorus. Here, take these for the battle. The least I can do. Just so it's clear, I didn't tell them anything, but I'm fairly sure they already knew about the attack. I'll head to the Tower of London.
Okay. You do that. Where am I going now to get ready for battle? Oh, round the corner. Just over here. Whoa.
Rally to me! Cover me! Have it!
Oh, they broke my leg.
Have it!
Oh, there's more of them down here.
On go. Have it.
Any more? Storm their headquarters. Oh, that's in here. Okay.
You have eyes, use them.
I have a gun. I could use that too, silly cow.
Hail, mate.
Do you want to go in? And then I can get in? Do you want to go in?
Oi! Watch it!
So it is then, is it?
Alarm!
We'll toss you in a mass grave, scum. Cover you in lime. Scum. Why do they always run?
Where are they?
For fuck's sake, cover me!
In what? Shit? I'd be willing to shit on you. I don't mean in a kinky way. Holy crap, fucking hell.
I want my money.
Prevails.
I want my money. Confront Eve. Where's Eve? Eve, Eve. How do we get up? Aha.
Look where you're going.
Oh god. Down.
Is the place for me.
Up. Jeez.
Be more careful, there's a war on.
Eve Varney. She's done herself in. Wow, look at that. It is a glow-sighted hardened iron curtain. The iron curtain, Eve Varney's personal pistol, is more than just a metaphor when stopping her political adversaries.
Don't know how I feel about stealing from the dead.
So she was augmented. She had a mechanical leg and arm. Oh, hey up.
Listen up, everyone! This is Lily! I've had enough of this gentry and the knights! They think they can control us, manipulate us, but we won't stand for it any longer! We are the fifth column, and it's our job to show their lies! We've
She sounds like an 8-year-old boy. And she was the leader. She was the leader of the 5th column? Really? Okay. She sounded like an 8-year-old boy and had the IQ of an 8-year-old boy.
Such a horrible thing for a child to witness.
Why do you think Eve did it?
Who knows? Grief? Fear? Perhaps she thought it best for her child.
Okay, what will happen
We'll
to the girl?
see that she's okay. Whether or not she'll be able to forget this, well, I hope so.
Right, what happens now
We
then?
celebrate while we can, because this isn't over. I'll be sending troops to Westminster Bridge. However, we'll be planning the next assault back at Camelot. Meet me there.
Okay, so the little girl, which looks like Archie in a wig. I mean, they're wearing the exact same clothes. Except for the woolly hat. Wow. Look, doppelgangers. Okay. Right. Is there anything in here? Oh, everything. If we take anything, it's classed as stealing. Look. But we've just knocked the shit out of them. And most of them are dead. Oh well, okay, so no looting from this place. Look. Right. Back to Camelot, I think he said.
Ever vigilant.
Downstairs.
With the 5th column out of the picture, we've consolidated our position as the rightful opposition to the gentry. This means the target on our backs will be bigger than ever. We must keep up the momentum or risk annihilation. We must strike first.
Right, okay, so what's the next move then?
A large portion of our forces have convened at Westminster Bridge, with additional forces occupying Eastminster.
Right.
It will take us a week at least to make preparations, so you're free to tie up any loose ends while you can. When you're ready, meet us at the bridge. This is the final stretch, Geheris. Be ready for anything.
Okay. Wait 7 days. Okay, so we've got anything that we can do? We don't need to do this. We've already got the signatures. It's already sorted. We don't need to do this. Yeah, that one I don't know. Okay, let's do that one, the car salesman. How much cash have we got? Where do I find out how much money I've got? There, 2,500 caps. Okay, we may as well try and get some of the side quests done. Oh, this would be the library. There's a few missions there that we can't do because it's all to do with the signatures. And we forged the last couple because we got essentially got stuck. So we don't need to do them, so I don't know why it's not just disappeared. Right, where are we going? There. What? Talk to the car salesman. What? The car salesman's in the sewer? Okay, what's the car salesman doing in the sewer? Ah. That was weird. Okay, so if this is barred, where am I meant to go?
Only the rich care about antiques. The rest of us need something practical like.
Okay, this has led us down here. But the door's barred, so you can't get through, and there's nowhere else to go. Okay, back to London. I don't quite understand that. I thought the car salesman was in Westminster. Let's just try going to Westminster. Yeah, he's there. Why was he telling me to go into the sewers? That's just weird. What are we wearing? Ah, we don't need a disguise. There we go, that's better.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
Is it now?
You're back. Have you changed your mind about the car? It's still available if you're interested.
How much was it?
A scam? How dare you insinuate that? I'm as honest as I make them. And my Betsy's the most reliable ride in London town.
Okay, so what do we do? Do we...
You're back. Have you changed your mind about the car? It's still available if you're interested.
We're gonna have to say where do I sign.
Finally, here's a man who can recognise a bargain when he sees one. Mr.
Yeah.
That's the one and only. And this one's Betsy, the most reliable friend you could ever ask for. And she's yours for just 1,000 tickets. An absolute bargain, if I say so myself. So, what do you say?
Yeah, I can do 1,000.
Now that's what I call a smart decision. The keys are yours, and so's the car. Treat her well, won't you? It was a pleasure.
Okay, if it's a scam, I'm going to find you. I'm going to shoot you. Tell you I will. I will. I will. Behind the bonnet lies a whimsical masterpiece. A peculiar concoction of taped together spoons, haphazardly added miscellaneous items, and a dash of pure absurdity. Alas, this inventive contraption, though a sight to behold, lacks the precision of conventional engineering and doesn't work at all. Confront Mo. Where's he gone? Where's he gone, the bag of shit? Oh, he's running. I can see him running. I thought I'd cut him off, but he's... Oh, he's gone in here.
Hello?
Hello. The car doesn't work. You scammed me. Give me my money back.
And you fell for it hook, line and sinker. Over my dead body if you think you're getting your tickets back.
That's fine by me. He had some henchmen. Well, women. Well, we got our money back. What? What the hell does that look like? Mycroft? Who's this? Sherlock? Police officer in a hazmat suit. Okay, that's a bit... there's been a murder.
You there? Yes, you. Get over here. Let him through.
But Mycroft was there a minute ago. Mycroft could teleport.
Yes, you'll do. Let's get to work.
Okay. What are you on about?
Search the area for the murder weapon. The tool of torture that committed this terrible deed. While you're at it, see if you can figure out the identity of this poor soul. I will meditate. Get an energy reading of this crime scene. See what the energies reveal. That's all, Assistant.
Okay. We have got... You want me to be your assistant? Energy readings? I thought you were supposed to be a detective, not a psychic. What you've asked me to do seems more important than whatever you're doing. What exactly happened to your former assistant? We don't quite get the perception check. I really don't have time for this. We do have time for this. Let's say you want me to be your assistant.
The very moment our eyes met, it was so. Unless you want to turn your back on fate, then it will be so.
Yeah. When our eyes met through them wonky glasses that you've got on. Fine, I'll get to work.
You take care now, Assistant. I'll be here if you have any questions or queries.
Yeah, you want me to do the heavy lifting, don't you? Search for evidence. That is a lot of blood. Door, is it? What? What is he doing? Door cannot be opened. Okay, so hold on a minute. Inaccessible. What the? Oh. Are they thinking they come off the roof? Inaccessible. Oh,
Hey,
okay.
you. I saw you talking to Mycroft.
I did.
Are you his new assistant?
Technically, yes, but how did you see me talking to Mycroft? I mean, are you Superman? Can you see through solid objects? X-ray vision.
Great. Yes, there is. I actually have some, rather pertinent evidence, if you could pass it along. I'm a photographer, you see, for the newspaper. But I do odd jobs where I can. Weddings and the like. I get this telephone call one night. A man's voice. He gave me an exact date and time for a job. He told me exactly where to stand and how to position my camera. I was to take the photo on the turn of the hour. And, well, I captured this.
Oh, so we took a photo, okay.
I know the newspaper would probably like this photograph, but well, it just wouldn't be right.
Okay, did you ever meet the man?
Never. We only talked that one night over the telephone.
What did he sound like?
Normal. At least normal for Westminster. You know, posh.
How were you paid for the job?
I was to be paid after he'd seen the photos. Guess that isn't happening now. No one's come to collect them.
Okay. Do you normally get given jobs in this manner?
No, but the pay was so good I didn't care. I should have known it was too good to be true.
Okay, so what to do with Mycroft?
If he wasn't so damn good at what he does, I imagine he'd get on people's nerves. He's a bit of a celebrity.
Okay. Have you got any idea what happened to his old assistant?
Wilson is his name. He just quit.
Okay.
No one knows exactly why, but Mycroft is known to be difficult to work with. It's a shame. The duo of Mycroft and Wilson is iconic at this point. There's even comics and a book about them.
Right. This will certainly be useful. Thanks for coming forward. I'll pass it
Good.
along.
That's my conscience cleared.
I have another job to get to right now, but I'd be happy to come into the station to give a full interview whenever's convenient.
Okay, so that's evidence number 1 of 7. Okay, so we got to get in the building.
Going down.
Okay, will this take us to the floor that we need?
Going down.
Oh, yeah, we're in the search area. What's this? A strange letter. Hello, Susan. I do hope this letter reaches you. The last several must have gone astray because I didn't receive a reply. Those pesky robots. Crown Mail really isn't what it used to be since the privatisation. Yeah, just like Royal Mail. Absolute dog shit of a fucking service. Right. This marks my 27th letter. I'm surprised it didn't all come at once. I know you probably expected these to stop after the restraining order, but my mother always told me persistence was key. So I assure you I am completely undeterred. In fact, I appreciate the challenge. I saw you again today, first at the park, then at the restaurant, and then I watched you walk home, making sure you got home safely. Of course, just keeping you in the loop. Forever yours, your unwavering admirer. Oh God, she's got a stalker. Or she had, because she's now, you know, the water's left on. The tap is still running. It looks like someone was interrupted while washing the dishes. Oh, wow. There's a large amount of blood at the bottom of the stairs. Someone was attacked here. The trail leads further up the stairs. Family letter to Miss Susie Coates. I regret to inform you that no, the suspension of your monthly allowance was not in error. After your recent escalation of untoward behaviour, the family felt it was best to cut financial ties. We'll let you keep that flat you're holed up in. The last thing we need is the shame of a vagrant amongst our stock. But that's as far as our generosity can reasonably extend. No doubt you'll have to earn your supper as the common folk do. I've already been made aware of your attempt to seek employment at one of my restaurants in the West End. I can reassure you now that you will not find a job at any of my establishments, and do not trouble yourself petitioning the rest of the family either. This decision was unanimous, so you can forget a job at the bank as well. You were raised with every advantage. What a public shame to see it squandered. Your sister, Madame Coates. Oh, God.
That's a right proper piece of history you're holding. Careful now.
Oh, Sabrina's note. Dear Veronica, this is urgent. I'm freaking out. I am sure there's this creepy person following me, and I'm sure something terrible is about to happen. I keep seeing them. I feel like I'm being watched all the time. The other day, I found 2 dead pigeons outside my place, and the bobbies, as in police. Oh. I missed that. Is that a pressing? Oh, cack. Sabrina's note. Yes, this one. Here we go. And the bobbies, as in the police, said it was just foxes. But it's not sitting right with me. Foxes don't display their kills like that. I wrote this note because I'm scared. If something happens to me, I want you to know you're the best big sister ever. You've always been there, always caring. I just needed you to know that things are really messed up right now. Take care, Sabrina. A perfectly preserved pie. I can't steal it. It's not mine. I mean, she is technically dead. She wouldn't miss it. Bloody cloth. The blood trail ends here. In another grisly scene, there's a clock oddly placed nearby. Weapons workbench, chemistry station. That's where she was, that's why she went splat. There's more. And more. I never seen this coming up. I seen that. But there's... what's on the floor? Is that blood or water? There's more blood there. There's more blood here. There's more blood there. Drags her to there and then chucks her off the top. But there's no blood down it. It's like she was cleaning the dishes. Here. He grabbed her, shoved her up against the wall and probably stabbed her a load of times and then dragged her up upstairs. Danny Boy, Calico Jack, Animal Soul. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes, the pipes. Always reminds me of Bender. Danny boy. Danny who? Okay. So what's the mission now? 6 of 7. What about the clock? Okay, we stole the clock. What the hell? Oh, it's a crude laser sniper rifle. That's that weird one that we've got. Okay. Chemistry station. Nothing in the shower. What about if we go down the stairs? Is there anything on the stairs? Because we came up in the lift. No. No, it's telling me to go back up. We must have missed something. What have I missed? It was showing up here. I didn't think I'd die. I was kind of like catching on the sides, but oops. Right. Well, it was showing. It was showing up there. There, it flickered just then. But I can't see anything. You can't go up a level. No, that's the roof. See, the thing is I don't know if that's just telling us we're in the right area. This is the search area. Or if it's actually telling us there's something up there. Right, hold on a minute. Right, find evidence. What happens if we do that? Tell Veronica about the note. Where is she? It's a long shot, but maybe this is the final piece.
Hello there, stranger. What brings you to this end of Westminster?
I have a letter. I'm looking for information about a woman who has a sister called Sabrina. I have a note saying she was from around here. Do you know anything about her?
You're talking about me. She's my sister. She's been missing for days now, and I've been so worried about her. Have you seen her?
Oh, poo. I'm sorry to say that I have some bad news. She has passed away. I have a letter for you explaining it. I found the note written by your sister. She was attacked by cannibals. What? We don't know it's cannibals. She's brown. She's brown bread, I'm afraid. I've got a note to prove it. It's a bit, yeah, we'll go with the top one.
No, this can't be happening. My Sabrina. She's gone. You have a note?
Yeah.
This note was written a few days before she died. She must have known that her end was near. Thank you for bringing this to me. It gives me some closure to know that she was thinking of me. Until the very end. I'm going to need some time. But at least I finally know what happened to my sister. Seriously. Thank you for bringing me this.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you for your kindness.
Right, well that didn't do anything. I thought she might have had a bit of insight or something, but... Right, go there.
I'm warning you. Back off.
Right, we're going to have to go back up. Because it's still saying that we're missing some evidence. Nothing in the lift, is there? No. You can sit down on the bench. Okay, there's a wine glass. Wine. Kitty cat. Gramophone. Fridge is empty. Stain. 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 What's that? Nothing. Ticket, shotgun shells, armor, workbench. Okay, there's it's like a weird cupboard. Is it a cupboard? Or is that a mirror? I don't know. It's a bit weird. Blood trail ends here. Yeah, there's a clock oddly placed nearby. Okay, I thought I'd pick that up. Six of 7. Don't quite understand. Okay, how the hell? Okay. Oh, that was weird. I couldn't put it down. It wouldn't let me put it down. Okay, chemistry station. bloody cloth. And then she ends up down there. One bloody patch, two bloody patch, three. The door. It was the door. The door's been left wide open. There's no sign of forced entry. Okay, so we've got it. Right, it was the door.
Move along, nothing to see here.
Hello.
What? Yes. Sorry, I was immersed in the energies.
Okay. The victim is a woman named Susie Coates. I searched her flat. She was probably pushed from the top floor.
Yes, that assessment of the situation certainly feels correct. But give me the details. Let's see if they conform to my own findings.
Okay. A photographer was paid by an anonymous caller to photograph the murder.
Interesting. Very interesting. But a red herring, I'm afraid. This has little relation to the central mystery at hand.
Okay. Family letter. She seems to be estranged from her family. They cut her off money-wise. She was looking for a job.
I fail to see the relevance of that now, but keep it in mind. Money is the answer to most questions in Westminster.
Strange letter. She was sent this creepy letter, potentially from the killer.
Let me see. No. This is clearly misdirection. You must be more skeptical. The truth is always interesting. And an obsessed stalker turned killer is a cliché at this point.
Right. The door was wide open. The door was wide open. There was no sign of forced entry.
Interesting. It was opened willingly, but the assailant made no attempt to talk their way in. Otherwise, the victim would have closed it behind them.
The tap was left running in the kitchen. It looks like it was someone's... Yeah, it looks like she was doing the dishes when it happened.
So, she must have answered the door with some urgency. And she didn't have time to turn the tap off once it was opened.
There's a trail of blood that leads up the stairs to the balcony where she got flung off. Well, that's what we think anyway.
The bottom of the stairs. The perfect place to hit someone on the back of the head who walks up the stairs backwards.
There's a large pool of blood on the balcony next to the clock.
Certainly not a crime of passion. They waited for the right time to push the body.
So what do you think?
I think that gives us a good idea of what happened, but zero idea who did it. Just a bunch of red herrings and misdirections. Perhaps I need to look at the flat myself. My apologies. This task requires an experienced set of eyes. I shouldn't have left it up to you. But first, I shall divulge my own findings. The corpse itself didn't yield much in terms of insight. It was perfectly usual for a crime like this. To start, I was picking up on some poignant energy in those two bricks over there. I knew it was irrational, but the bricks were calling to me, screaming at me. I studied them for a while, every imperfection, every pore. Then I closed my eyes, and they spoke to me.
The bricks.
Look up, they said. Look up! Well, look up. Do you see it? Well, because there's no way out to that railing. Those windows don't open. It was thrown down. By the killer, perhaps? Let's see. Shoot it down.
Shoot what down? Shoot down the steering wheel?
I'd ask forensics to check if the blood matches, but we both know it does, don't we? Unless you have doubts about that, you may have a future in this business.
Okay, that's one hell of a throw. If it was intentional.
Impressive, but possible. I'm almost certain that's what happened. They didn't want to be spotted leaving the building with it, and they didn't want to leave it around, so they threw it somewhere likely to go unnoticed. That means the question of where the weapon came from is an obvious one, or at least it seemed that way to the killer. Otherwise, why hide it? Where would one find a spare steering wheel, eh? I'd say the scrapyard around the corner is a pretty good bet. You go and check it out. I'm going to have another look at the victim's abode. Good luck, assistant.
Okay, so he's seen from down here some bricks that had fell. I'm guessing that one and that. And that's what made him look up, and then he's seen a steering wheel there. Well, there, near that light.
Move along.
And that is the murder weapon. Okay. And he wants us to investigate the scrapyard where you can pick up a steering wheel. Oh, okay. Maybe he's not just some kind of nut job. How do we get into here though? Well, that's a nice bike. Here we go. I'll take it we're searching for the car with the missing steering wheel. Okay, well, that is an engine. Well, shell of an engine. Oh, what about the bus? It looked like a bus steering wheel. Can we get down? No, we can't get down. Yeah, that's the engine shell of a jet plane. Oh, what's this? Okay, well it wasn't one of them, was it? So it's not that. Oh, hello. There's a car here with a. What do we? It says investigate the scrapyard. Okay, we're in the right area. There's another woman.
The world runs on tickets and information. What you know is usually worth
The body of a young woman. It seems to have been here for a few days.
more than what you got. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I suppose.
Oh.
Processing. Partial functionality achieved.
Okay. Who did this? Who was here with a woman?
A male human was present. Visual line of sight obstructed due to my prone orientation. The man complained about the smell. Audio transcript
The gazebo in the park will be a much nicer place for my work. He left shortly after and did not thank me for my company. Very rude.
Okay.
Negative. I am beyond repair and uninsured. That is why I am here.
Okay.
Affirmative. I overheard her transition from standing to horizontal. Vital signs discontinued. She has not resumed meaningful activity since. Her identity unknown. Farewell.
Poor bugger. Shame we can't fix his legs for him. Okay, so... Oh, what's this? Is he waiting for us outside? Yeah, he is.
Let me guess. You found a dead strumpet at the back of the scrapyard.
I did.
Her name's Elaine Schultz. She went missing a few nights ago. We only just got the report that she was seen entering here with a stranger that night. So, it seems we actually found the second victim first. Most unusual. Maybe the killer wanted us to find the wheel. God, this entire case just feels off. It feels poorly structured. It has no rhythm.
Right, okay, so we can say... Is this case unusual in any way? Did you find anything new in the woman's flat? Perhaps this case requires a by-the-book approach. Maybe we should do a background check of the victims. Or we can say, I might know where the killer is. Okay, so let's say, did you find anything in the woman's flat?
I'm afraid not. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't pick up on anything useful. It was like all the energies of the world had been sucked out of that place. She can't have had a very interesting life.
Right. Let's say that one, because we have got a bit of a tip where he possibly is going to be next.
Well, don't leave me on the edge of my seat. Do tell.
A broken down robot heard the whole thing. The killer complained about the smell and said the gazebo in the park would be a much nicer place for his work.
You must be talking about St. James's Park. I suppose you'd better check it out. Since my former assistant isn't around anymore to do it for me, I need to make sure this crime scene is under wraps. I'll meet you there when I'm able. If you're right, pray it's not too late.
Okay, investigate the park. How far is this park? Okay. It's a bit of a trek.
I do hope Father is proud of me.
This is going to bring us out where the train crashes, isn't it?
In a hurry? An important meeting, perhaps?
No. I think there might be someone getting, you know, butchered. And I need to get over there quite quick. What the hell is that? That looks like a flat cannon. That kind of resembles an 88mm, as in like the cannon that was used in the Tiger tank.
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
Right, gazebo. Gazebo. Oh, there's a bloke there.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I know what this looks like, and I know it looks really, really bad, but I didn't do this.
Did you not? I think he's got a knife in his hand and there's a woman on the floor. I'm putting 2 and 2 together, mate, and I'm coming up with, well, yeah, you know what I'm coming up with. Attack, no. Let's say you really believe me to expect that.
No, but please.
You really expect me to believe that?
Please hear me out, right? Okay, I'll tell it from the beginning.
Go on, then.
The last time we spoke, I told you I had another job, right? Do you remember that? Well, I went to it. It was a man. He was wearing a trench coat, sunglasses, and a bowler hat. He said he was working on an art project and that he needed someone to photograph it.
Who's he talking
It
to?
seemed like a perfectly normal request, so I agreed. He led me through the park to the woman over there. He said it was red paint. Well, it seemed innocuous enough, so I got to work. Here are the photos.
Why was he looking over here? It's like he wasn't talking to us.
Hopefully, their stuff does us more good than it did them.
So, what now?
Okay, when did you realise something was wrong?
Well, my camera shutter jammed, so I had to get it open. I asked if he had anything sharp I could use as a screwdriver. That's when he pulled out the knife, which I had assumed to be a prop, from her neck. He handed it to me like it was nothing. That's when I'd say my suspicions were aroused.
What the hell's going on behind me? Okay, was it the same man who talked to you over the
I
phone?
got this job via telegram, so I had no reason to believe beforehand that was the case. But thinking back on it, the voices were very similar. Maybe 95% sure they're the same person.
Okay, where did he go?
Well, I finished the job. I didn't want to aggravate him, so I just went along with it. After we were done, he said he needed to get something, and he'd be right back, and not to move, because he'd be back soon to collect the photos. That was a few hours ago now. Didn't say where he was going to.
Hours? You've been waiting here hours? Okay, that's enough.
Please. Look, I've been honest with you. Just don't screw me over, all right?
I'm taking to the station, then we can decide what to do with you. Have fun taking photographs in your cell, you psycho. I'm taking you down to the station. I believe your story, but I doubt the coppers will, so I'll let you go for now. Attack. If the killer is clever and this one's dumb, he could frame him. It could be true. He did use another photographer, which we met the last time, so I'm going to go along with him for now.
Thank you. Oh, I knew when I first saw you, you weren't like every other bent copper in this town. Thank you for being kind. I'm gonna lay low for a while. I've seen too many dead bodies for one lifetime.
What one?
But I have something that might help you. Here's the telegram I received for the job. Maybe it can help you track down the killer.
Right. hell has he done to her face?
Maybe I'll visit outside the walls sometime. See how the other half live.
Yeah, you won't. Where's he wandering off to?
I once knew a man who was terrified of gazebos. Now I can see why. They're natural stages for sinister deeds. So, no suspects found at the scene. Did you find any leads at all?
Telegram. Does this telegram allegedly from the killer?
Sounds promising. Yeah. Oh God, who am I kidding? It's probably another dead end or a dead body. If this case is going to have a happy ending, I need to embrace my intuition to the fullest extent. This veneer of reality, this thin veil we perceive through our limited senses, hides a tapestry of energies, unseen forces that dance and intertwine in a cosmic ballet. It is within these hidden currents that I, Detective Mycroft, will find the answers to this most perplexing mystery. Take that telegram to the Postmaster General. He might be able to ascertain its origins. I have work to do.
Okay. So... where is he? Behind us. It's weird, it's like we're still in the search area. Maybe it might fix itself. Okay, it must be behind this building. I was thinking that it was either one of them two or...
People have a negative attitude.
Ah, here we go.
That's what's stopping.
Did seem a bit strange that you'd have two people sat on a bench and it'd be one of them. I was more thinking he was going to walk into like an office or something.
Am I invisible?
Oh, wow.
Are you an invalid? Which is it?
Person of interest. How positively thrilling. We postboxers talk, you know. Your name keeps coming up in our daily rounds.
Okay. He's got the legs of a sentry bot. And the arms of a protectron with weird attachments on the end. Anyway. Okay, so... who are you exactly? The leader at the post boxes?
I am the Postmaster General, keeper of stamps, and repository of secrets. They simply adore me, except those outside the walls, who have taken a more aggressive path. Them, the Crown Mayor completely disavows.
Okay. I have a query. This telegram, do you know who sent it?
This one, yes. This message was phoned in to our offices and delivered by Postboxer A287B. Lovely chap. We do not track the sender's identity via this service. However, the Crown Mail has a strict monitoring policy on all phone line communication within Westminster. The location of the sender's phone was the phone booth in Piccadilly Circus. I hope this helps.
Okay. You seem to be very liberal with reading people's posts and revealing sensitive information.
It is taboo for post boxes to reveal our clients' secrets with outside parties. So fear not, your sensitive information is strictly between you, the recipient, and the entire Crown Mail workforce. Since you are quite obviously the recipient, since you hold the telegram on your person, discretion is not required.
Rightio. Goodbye.
Goodbye, valuable customer.
Okay, so Piccadilly Circus. Is it going to be one of them phone boxes? It's ringing.
Who are you?
Who are you? I'm Mycroft's new assistant.
Is that so? He moves on quickly. Well, you're my assistant now. Why are you following me?
Okay, so if I'm indeed following you, then you have a lot of explaining to do.
I don't think so. I'll be the one making orders. You see, I'm watching you right now.
I know.
Don't bother trying to look for me. We'll meet in due course. I just have to take precautions.
Really?
So, you're not a police officer, and you're not a Tommy?
Nope. No, I'm not. You didn't say anything. Remain silent.
All right. Here are the rules of the game.
Oh, God.
I have another girl. I've got her tied up in a secure location. The fate of this one depends on you. I'm going to send you on a goose chase across town to make sure you're alone.
This is Die Hard with a Vengeance.
If I even think you're being followed, the girl dies.
Don't give me some water
If you
jokes to
try
fill.
to make contact with Mycroft or a member of the police, the girl dies. You're going to go phone box to phone box. If you take too long to answer my call, then it's the end of the game. The girl dies.
Okay.
Now, get to the phone box near St. James Palace, opposite the crash site. I'll be watching.
I'm in touch with humanity.
Okay. Where am I going? St. James. Oh, that's that way. Oh crap! 22 seconds. I've gone the wrong bloody way. I'm never gonna make it. I'm never gonna make it. And I've gone the wrong way.
That's London for you.
All right, still in one piece.
The crash site's down here.
If I see one, I live in fear knowing you people.
Okay, I'm not as good as Dirty Harry. Dirty Harry made it to the telephone. Well, technically he did, and somebody else answered the phone for him.
What
I'm trying to
took
answer
you
it.
so long? Don't play games. Go with to the this phone girl's box life. outside
Whoa.
of Green Park Station, just around the corner.
Green Park Station. Green Park Station. Okay. Back on myself. Hold on. Right.
The more locks you can open, the bigger the world gets.
Oh, I'm not going to make it.
You took too long. I'm removing Go into the station.
Oh, crap!
Down to the westbound platform. Get on the train and get off at the first stop. Exit the station.
Oh, good God. I think he removed one of her fingers because I was a bit late. Oh, God, come on. Train? Train? Hello? I need a train. Choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
Did I just miss it, or is this, you know... Oh? Oh? No, that was in another tunnel. Wait for the train.
People have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them.
Which way is it coming? That way? Or is it from that way to this way? Oh wow, this is taking ages. Train! Bloody hell, eventually. I almost fell down the bloody gap. Right, choo-choo. Get off at the first stop. Okay, we're getting off at this one then.
Hope Father is proud of me.
Right, where am I going?
Jolly good.
I made it on that one.
There's another station nearby, KNIGHTSABRE. It's abandoned, and where the girl is being held. I have some business associates down there who are waiting for you. Now go. Any funny business, and she dies.
Okay. Best way to get to it. Back on myself.
That's London.
Oh, I'm not in a rush though. There's no countdown timer.
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
Okay. What the hell? I don't know what that was. Investigate the station. Wow. cultist fanatic. These are what we met before. Mannequin Arm Club, really?
Maybe you'll be lucky enough to land a hit.
My faith is my sword, and I shall strike you down. Forgive me.
Stop your madness! Vile creature! Your corruption must be arrested! Do not...
Whoa.
It will be a pleasure to sacrifice your...
Sacrifice. What? Okay, well, whoa. Okay, this is a bit weird, isn't it? She's got arms for boobs and heads for hands. Okay. Oh. I take it we're going down this way.
Mistress, guide me! Evil must be stopped!
They want to be mates. What is you covering my back?
That makes a really weird sound. Like a really weird bony sound.
Who's there? Shazam betrayed you. I will
Carry a nick on you after that tussle. Know how to sneak properly.
Glad that's over.
What the hell? A lucky calibrated powerful service pistol. Critical shots do double damage and critical meter fills 15% faster. A glucumber. The bloody hell's a glucumber? Wow. I thought that was his knob. He's got an arm and a head for a knob. Okay, I'm not seeing a woman. I'm not seeing a woman. Okay, we got cultist leader's terminal. Oh wow. Okay, a lot of reading. An invitation to belonging and eccentricity. Dear anyone who reads this, as I sit here pondering life's eccentricities and the inevitable solitude of genius, I find myself contemplating a rather unconventional idea: the formation of a cult. Now, before you raise your eyebrows or call the authorities, hear me out. You see, being the exceptionally intelligent and delightfully odd person that I am, finding like-minded individuals in this mundane world can be quite the challenge. While others engage in trivial small talk about the weather or what's on the telly, my mind is buzzing with quantum theories and the meaning of existence. So it's Sheldon Cooper. So why not gather a merry band of misfits under my guise as a cult? Picture it: robes embroidered with mathematical equations, rituals involving debate on the nature of time, and potluck dinners featuring dishes inspired by our favourite scientific principles. It's the perfect blend of intellect and absurdity. Sure, we may raise a few eyebrows and possibly a cult awareness hotline call to the gentry or two, but think of the friendships we'll forge. No longer we will feel like misunderstood geniuses lost in a sea of mediocrity. Instead, we'll have a place where our quirks are celebrated, where discussing the curvature of space-time over a cup of tea is the norm, and where wearing socks with sandals is not just accepted but encouraged. So, dear fellow thinkers and dreamers, if you're tired of feeling like a lone brainiac adrift in a sea of ordinary folk, join me in creating a cult of camaraderie, curiosity, and a dash of craziness. After all, who says alignment can't come with a side of laughter? Yours intellectually and whimsically will be Leslie Basil. Setting up the cult, changes of plans, first signs of madness. As the nights grow longer, whispers among our ranks speak of strange occurrences. Some claim to have witnessed subtle movements among the mannequins, their plastic limbs defying logic and reality. Recruitment tactics, future tactics. London's blessings, mannequins. The mannequins now embody our soul reality, transcending mere symbols to become deities of our twisted faith. We dress, pray, and make offerings in their hollow gaze, revealing in the chaos of our fully realized cult as sanity surrenders to the abyss of our so they went mental. It would seem they went a bit mental and they started worshipping the mannequins. So if she's not round here, that's an old Land Rover 110. Oh, it looks like it.
Someone there? Show yourself. Radiation. Like spoiled milk.
Is she in there?
You fool! Look at you. You played right into my hands. And now you're stuck in there. And there's nothing you can do to stop me from killing.
I could always shoot in the face. I'll find a way out, I always do.
Seeing as the key to this door is on this table over here, and you're in there, I don't like your chances. Now, before I leave you to wither away in that room, I will grant you a final mercy. The answer to the question you've been so carelessly asking.
Your identity? Or you know about Smythe?
What? No. The question of my identity. I
wasn't
am
expecting that, was he?
Wilson.
I can tell you Wilson because it's got Wilson written there. We can really piss him off by saying who?
I'm not surprised you haven't heard of me. Mycroft always got all the credit, all the fame.
You know,
all
I had
the
a funny
glory.
feeling it was going to be his
And what do I
ex-assistant.
get? The role of the sidekick. Not just any old sidekick, but the clueless companion, always there to marvel at Mycroft's genius. For years I endured his condescension, his relentless mockery of my intelligence, his constant reminders of my supposed inadequacies. It wasn't just the writers and journalists that saw me as the clueless sidekick. Mycroft himself perpetuated that image. He relished in it. I was tired of being the perpetual fool, the butt of every joke, and the punchline to every deduction. But no more. I've had enough of living in his shadow. Enough of being the silent spectator to his brilliance. It's time to rewrite the story. And this time, I will be the one holding the pen.
Okay, so we can reply with killing people seems a bit excessive. Why do you care about your reputation so much? I totally see what you know. What's the rationale behind all this? Okay. Let's say it's a bit excessive.
A means to an end. If there were no bodies, there'd be no Mycroft. While Mycroft was too oblivious to my frustrations, I was carefully observing his methods, his deductions, and his weaknesses. Each move in my plan is a challenge to his methods, or lack thereof. He's a bumbling charlatan who relies on luck. Soon, when my plan comes to fruition, the world shall see the truth. Farewell, I have work to do. It may be a while before you see the outside of that room, if ever. So I left some reading material. The first draft of my manifesto. Enjoy.
Okay.
No, it can't be. It was you all along?
What?
Now I am confused. The energies are all out of balance.
What? I managed to... Yeah, we can say... Well, we can say, what? No, the real killer locked me in here. Please let me out.
All right, calm down. I believe you. Let's get you out of there.
Right. Bermuda shorts. No, thank you. He said he'd left me his dinghy-o. But there's nothing in here. Nothing to read.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Thanks, mate.
I must admit, I'm a little disappointed you found the killer before I did. But hey, I can't win them all. Go on then, reveal all. Was it a jealous lover
No.
killing off competition?
Jealous,
Or
yes.
perhaps a disgruntled employee getting
Sort
revenge
of.
on former co-workers?
Sort of.
Ooh, what about a greedy businessman bumping off whistleblowers? Oh, don't keep me waiting. Who's our killer?
No. It's not the last one. It was your former assistant, Wilson.
Wilson. My companion, my confidant, my brother-in-arms against the ceaseless tide of criminality that plagues this grey city. How could fate author such a twisted narrative? Was the Lord of Darkness so potent? What made him turn to this path?
Okay, so we can say... Wilson tricked me into thinking there was a fourth victim here.
You should have known better. These things always
Should
occur
I?
in threes. The fourth victim, if there is one, will be of greater significance.
I didn't know that. I am new to it. I only met you today. Here's Wilson's letter he wrote.
He wrote
us.
a letter? Let me see.
I don't know
This
where the
looks
letter was.
serious. I never thought I'd see Wilson's handwriting again. Each sentence I read sends a shiver down my spine. Each word feels like a dagger. I'll need time to reflect on this. For now, we must do our best to help the authorities track him down. He says I'm a bumbling charlatan who relies on luck. If that's the basis of his plan, this investigation must be solved by the book. It pains me to say this, but we must step back and allow the police to work. Do you have any questions?
No, not really. I'm sorry for your former assistant turned out to be a maniac.
Thank you. To know I bear some responsibility for all this. As I said, I'll need time to reflect.
What do we do now?
I'll help the police the best I can. Tell them who they're looking for and help conduct the search. Here's the key to my home outside Westminster. Wilson would often sleep on the sofa in the basement. Have a good look around down there. See what you can find. Good work, assistant.
Thank you. Wow. What's the coordinates thing? I take it we get out this way, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, so we're here. Right, whereabouts is his? Okay, so go to 10 Downing Street, take a piss on the door, and then walk around the corner. Gone fishing. Psst. Remember little Nicky? Psst. Right, off we go. That tank looks like bloody well. A lot of tank designs were a bit weird in World War II. Because they were trying to, come up with new ideas, stuff like that. And a lot of them were really weird, and that reminds me of one of them. Okay, so his home isn't actually in Westminster. It's up here. LT Tower. Okay, let's go there and then walk across.
Let's see what you're made of.
Yeah, you weren't the one getting shot. Good lad. Probably best. This is where he lived round here. Wah! What the hell? Okay, that's freaky. What the feck has happened to that? Look at it. Okay, that's weird. That's really strange. Right, so he lives round here. I mean, there's just bodies lying on the floor and hooligans running round. And this is his house. Okay. Right. Okay, well this is his living room. Don't know where. Don't know when. Oh, he's not having a bath anytime soon, is he? But he's a bit smelly. Oh, he's got a shotgun. He's got a bus driver's hat. I thought it was a police hat. Okay. Right, he said downstairs, didn't he? What are you getting in stereo? Okay, so oh, I got little robots. What are we meant to be doing down here? Investigate Mycroft's basement. Investigate and do what? I can't take anything because it'd be stealing. Okay, keep Camelot where it belongs, in the past. Double barrel shotgun muzzle brake. Is it his house or... No, it says basement. It definitely says basement. But what am I looking for? I don't even know what I'm looking for. There's a mascot head. Okay, a little bit of help would be nice. I mean, what are we supposed to be? He said you can have a sleep on the sofa. Wanted bounties here. Is it this? Press any button to start. Start scenario, access requirements, mode. Background information, further reading, scenario loader, settings. It's a simulation scenario for post-Pinder survival, control and societal reconstruction. Okay. It definitely says basement. we're in the, well, kind of the first floor. Now we're on the ground floor. Everything you go to touch, you're stealing, so you can't take anything. Well, we're stuck. See, hacksaw, steel. There's nothing in the toilet. There's a unrusted tin of something in the sink. And a toy alien. Couple of brass lions. A little boat. Shovel. That's where you can put fuses.
The more locks you can open, the bigger the world gets.
Wardrobe. What the feck is that? Okay, your eyes dart across the numerous seemingly unconnected documents and manic notes. A few excerpts stand out to you, but only someone like Mycroft will be able to make sense of all this. The bank holds just shy of 2.5 million. Stonefellow has been unusually quiet in recent meetings, like shaken by the unfortunate events of late. He's more distressed than the others. I must remember to change clothes before I lose track of what day it is again. 95% of the total. Enough to cripple them without destroying the institution entirely. Diversion must coincide with board sessions. Number 4 really is pathetic. He'll pay up once I've snatched his ray of sunshine. 2,476,000 times 0.95 is 2,352,200 tickets. Executives: Oliver Roundtree, Gregory Coates, Brady Schultz. Chairman: David Stonefellow. Okay, return to Mycroft. What's all this about? Right, where is he? New Scotland Yard. Is it round this side or this side? Ah, it's this side. Wow, they've still got the sign? The sign didn't get... okay. The hell is that noise? The robot. Okay, it's saying go up. They're out of order. Cells.
used to feeling like
Did you
nothing
find
about
anything of
the
interest, my dear assistant?
Oh, I found your documents.
Ah, documents. The silent heralds of truth. The ink on these pages holds more than just words, but
Okay.
traces of a conspiracy.
Right.
The evidence. It's painting a grim picture. Here, look at this bank's board of directors. 3 executives and a chairman. Each executive shares a surname with one of the victims. Surely, this means that the next victim will be related to the chairman. I'll alert the police. You should go to the chairman's address and see if Wilson has made contact. Quickly.
Oh, goody. So, only he could work out their ramblings on that page. Whereas, I think he's trying to rob the bank. Where are we going? Oh, it might be easy to go that way, actually. Right. No answer. It's right outside the cenotaph. Okay, can't get in. Round the back. What about him? Won't let me talk to him. Letterbox? It's saying the front door. Blackmail letter. Return to Mycroft.
I do hope Father is proud of me.
I was going to say, it's saying that front door, so I thought I'd just go back and investigate the door. He's trying to blackmail to get money. That's why he was trying to work out how much was in the bank. And he's estimating that there's 2.5 million tickets in there.
What did you find?
Blackmail note. No one was home, but I found this. Wilson was trying to set up a meeting with the chairman's daughter in Hyde
It all
Park.
makes sense now. This is it. We've done it. This is the clue that'll wrap this case up for good. We'll set up a decoy and catch Wilson red-handed. Quick, to Hyde Park.
Even Wayfarers eating that time. Your shift or mine?
Hyde Park. Okay, how far away is Hyde Park? Ooh. We'll go to there. Oh, God, I'm getting stuck behind 2 buses. Well, in between. Oh, crap. Have I gone to the wrong place? Oh, no, we're okay.
That's our decoy. Be ready.
Oh, okay. I'll get me bony gun out.
It's over, Wilson. There's no room for maneuver. You're surrounded, and the evidence is irrefutable.
Mycroft? It's not what it looks like.
Have no fear, Wilson. I understand fully.
Wait. You do?
Of course. You had no intention of killing this woman. That much is obvious.
Exactly.
The first 3 victims you did kill, though. I have no doubts about that.
Well, yeah.
I see many of you were confused, so allow me to fill you in on Wilson's cunning plan.
Go on then.
Hell-bent on ruining my reputation, he sought to cause as much negative press for me as possible.
Right.
That's why you got the photographer involved. You were hoping he'd sell the photographs and cause a media frenzy. These killings weren't random, not in the slightest. All 4 of these girls were related to someone in the board of directors at the same bank. The first 3 victims were all estranged. You knew the executives wouldn't push for extensive investigations, not wanting further press attention. The chairman's daughter, on the other hand, is a different story. He actually cared about her, at least not enough to want her murdered. You planned to kidnap the chairman's daughter and hold her ransom, didn't you? And for how much? Exactly 95% of the bank's reserved cash. These calculations were found on the documents in the basement. Why exactly? Well, with all the press attention on these murders, you knew the ransom would be widely reported. You knew people would rush to withdraw their savings. All of this culminating in mass panic. A run on the bank. Not just this bank, but every bank in Westminster. For who knows where you'll strike next. A bona fide financial crash. All resulting from my failings as a detective. Then, the world would see me as you do. Does that sound about right, my dear Wilson?
Yes, that's right.
I'm so proud of you, Wilson.
Really? Do you mean it?
Really. The plan was ingenious. So much so that it would have worked, had it not been for your replacement here. I'm sorry I doubted you, Wilson. I should have treated you with respect, and made sure others did the same.
Oh, Mycroft. You have no idea how much it means to hear you say that. All is forgiven.
Likewise. If you ever get out of prison, I'd be happy to have you by my side again.
Oh, wow.
Goodbye, Mycroft.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Goodbye, Wilson. Take
He
him away.
killed 3 poor women, and he's going, yeah, I'll have you back after you come out of prison. If you come out of prison. Wow.
It's finally over.
Yeah, it is.
You have been nothing short of exemplary in your assistance through these tumultuous times. I am indebted to you.
Okay, thank you. You went too easy on Wilson. He killed 3 women.
Forgiveness is personal. I don't expect those affected by his actions to give it out so easily. In forgiving Wilson, I seek not to absolve him of his actions in the eyes of society, but to find a semblance of closure in the narrative that binds us. As far as you and I are concerned, I'm afraid our journey must end here.
Okay. We can say why's that, or I thought we made a good team. I think we did make quite a good team.
I find myself yearning for a period of reflective solitude.
You want
and
to be alone.
besides, you are destined for far greater things. Before I forget, Madam Coates, a relative of one of the victims, wanted to compensate you. I'd pay her a visit. Thank you for your time. Though our paths diverge henceforth, the pursuit of truth shall forever bind us in spirit.
Okay, so speak to Madam Coates. Well, I'll be seeing you around. Where does she live? Over there. Take care of yourself, you weird-looking bloke. What? What the hell's going on with that bloke? It's a bit nippy to be in your tighty whities and just a scarf. Is this are we meeting her outside? Or yeah, she's outside.
I do hope Father is proud of me.
Oh, it's her.
Oh, the message found you. Good. I believe you crossed paths with my sister, posthumously. She was always one for getting into trouble, but she didn't deserve what happened.
She's the nut
But
job.
you and Mycroft sorted it out, dealt the killer a hand of swift British justice. The Coates family is very appreciative. Thank you. Mycroft has already paid his dues by the Tommies, but you, well, we wouldn't want you to walk away from this empty-handed.
Okay, it's a thoughtful gesture, thank you.
My sister's flat. Condominiums are rather out of fashion these days, so we really have no use for it. So it's yours. Here are the keys. I've had the place cleaned up. Don't worry about that. You keep good care of it now. Or don't, whatever suits your fancy. Thanks again. Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
So, we've now got, I think, 2 houses? Piccadilly flat. Okay, I'll rephrase that. We've now got 2 homes. Well, I think I'll shut the door. I know Archie's outside. He'll find his way in, don't worry. Told you, he's just opened the door. Tell you what, this is very swanky. Very swanky. It's a little bit of a security risk. There's no door on that door frame. And it's kind of like open. So if you get on the roof, you can just drop down and get in. But it has got a weapon workbench. It's got a chemistry workstation. So, I mean, and a piano. Can't play it, but it's got a piano. And a nice bed. Look at the bed. It's a fancy bed. Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't expecting to have a second home in Westminster. But there you go. So, has it been enough time? No, wait 7 days. So, we still can't do that one. We're going to have to work that out in the next video because I'm going to call it a day. But thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, I'd be really grateful if you give it a like. I'd be super grateful if you consider subscribing. But for now, take care everyone, and I shall see you in the next video.